Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We are here in camp, and like I promised last episode, between episodes, I went through all of our gear that we have collected and I distributed it among the party members as they needed. Not many items were given out because most of the stuff that we collected was worse than what we already have, but I did give Liliana some new armor. I gave Zevran a helmet. I gave myself a helmet. I gave Alistair a helmet. And I think that's about it. Nobody got any new weapons. And yeah, I think Liliana was the only one who got new armor. Zevran might have got new boots. No, it was new gloves. And that's about it. Yeah, most of the stuff we found was much lower quality than what we have. I sold all that stuff. I do have a few items in the inventory that I'm holding on to because they're really good, but nobody can use them yet because we're not high enough level to use these. So I can't. Yeah, so I'm saving either this one or this one for Sten, and this. Oh wait, that was the right. I should have sold that one. That was for the Arcane Warrior, which none of us are or will be. So I should have sold that one. I forgot. But anyways, this bow I'm saving for Liliana. She can't use it yet. Stan can't use these. This is a one-handed axe. I was thinking of saving this for another character who will be coming into the story later on, who prefers axes, but yeah, I might save it for him, but we'll see. So then there weren't any new daggers or swords that were better than what I have. In the armor department, I'm saving this Armor of Diligence so that Alistair can use it later, because it is better than the that armor that he's got, the Templar armor. Oh, one thing I did not do was donate all of my runes. I only have a few journeyman runes that I don't really want to use, so I'm going to donate them. Yep, turn in runes for the circle and give all unassigned journeyman runes. Yep, that's it.
Such a force has not been seen since the collapse of the Tevinter Imperium.
I wonder why they have to talk slower just because they have no emotions. You can speak fast without emotion. It's odd. Anywho, I was going to converse with people now that we've completed another main quest. Let's talk to Morrigan first.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Never mind. She doesn't have any new... She's probably not going to have any new dialogue until we actually do her personal quest, but we are not ready for that. It's pretty tough. And I have a feeling we're not going to have much conversation options with most of them, just because yeah, well, let's try. Sten.
Yes.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Nothing, apparently.
Then I suggest we move on.
Can I ask a question?
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
Never mind at all. Let's go.
As you wish.
Because we haven't taken him out anywhere. And that's another thing. I'm kind of developing my favorite team, which is Alistair, Morrigan, and Wynn. But the others won't level up if I don't take them out too. And so I can maybe try to take them out onto less dangerous missions, maybe. I have a feeling none of them are going to have dialogue really until after we complete this quest to help Arl Eamon. But let's see.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's Chosen.
Indeed. How can something so mundane have power?
Maybe it is belief and faith that imbues them with their power, or just maybe Andraste really was blessed by him. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Why do you even revere Andraste? That doesn't sound very nice. Neither does that. Well, okay. We'll just pick this one then, because I don't want to be rude. Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is to be in awe of.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see if Wynn has anything to say about it. Hello, Wynn.
Is there something you need?
We have some options here. Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
Well, I am glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
Indeed. I am sure you will be able to return, if you so choose.
Perhaps.
We are definitely glad to have Wynn, aren't we? Yes, we wouldn't be able to survive these fights without her. No siree. Let's talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Okay. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Did I ask him about Antiva? I can't remember, you guys. I'm sorry. I record these episodes so far apart from each other that by the time one comes around, I've forgotten the other one. You know, I forget. And we don't talk to people every episode either. So, like, several episodes will go by without talking to anybody. And I forget what we asked, and it doesn't remove the old questions. So, all right. Tell me a little about Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
Don't you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
Yeah, I don't remember this conversation. I was born in Highever, in the north.
Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
Oh. The leather? Is that some kind of euphemism? Well, then this I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
Okay. That's a little bizarre, though. There's leather everywhere.
Ah, but it's not Antivan leather, is it? I do not know what the Antivaners do that is different, but there is no leather more supple nor more fragrant. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. Ah, but I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Okay. But your home is still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not.
Well, now you're flattering me.
I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not?
Well, no. By all means, go ahead and flatter. All you wish, I suppose.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Well, he likes that I let him flatter me. You know what I actually have? I noticed it in my inventory, in under gifts. Antivan leather boots. Look at that. Should we give them to him now or save them for later? Let's save them for later. Next time we talk to him, we'll give him the Antivan leather boots. Just to save something for later, because we don't always have conversation options with everybody. So, all right, Alistair, I think, is the last. Let's talk to him.
Something on your mind?
Oh, yes, that's right. I can flirt with him now. Should I flirt with Alistair? I sort of not really flirted with Zevran. I let him flirt with me. Let's see. Do I have questions? Let's see if I have questions.
Of course.
How'd you become a Grey Warden? What was it like to be... Did I ask that one with all the others? I don't remember asking that one. Sorry if I did, you guys, but I'm going to ask it again. What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
Yes. Sorry. It must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
You have your memories of him.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
That actually starts a possible, that's a possible segue into one of the DLCs, actually. Maybe we might consider doing that. I told you guys I was going to, I was gonna wait to do the DLCs after I had rescued Arl Eamon, because I felt like that was more important, that we had to get that done quickly, because, you know, he's on death's door and we don't want to just dilly-dally and roam about doing other random things that don't matter. But since we are just about to go talk to Arl Eamon, or talk to him, but, you know, give him the ashes or whatever, maybe we could start the DLC after this. There's a DLC, Return to Ostagar it's called, and I believe Alistair could have some of his wishes granted concerning some of Duncan's things. So maybe we'll do that. It's a nice little segue in there. Let's pretend that Brynn is thinking about what Alistair said and is thinking, maybe we can do something about that. Because she kind of gets where he's coming from, you know. He lost basically his family, the only family he ever knew, and so did she. So they're kind of in the same boat together, and she would love to have something. I mean, she does have something. She has her family sword and the family shield, the Shield of Highever. And she's using, well, Alistair's using them both. No, he's not using the family shield anymore. He is still using the family sword, but he's not using the Shield of Highever anymore, because it's really not that good of a shield. But she still has it. So she does have some items from her family, and I think she would want Alistair to be able to have some from his. So we will try to remember that next time. For now, though, let's go. Let's go deliver the urn of sacred, not the urn, but the pinch of sacred ashes that we have to Arl Eamon. Who should we take with us? Well, let's see. Like I said, we need to start bringing some of the other people so that we can actually level them up, so that they can use the equipment that I'm saving for them. If I don't ever level them, then I'm going to be carrying this equipment around forever and they'll never be able to use it. So, you know, of course we're going to be bringing Alistair and Wynn. We will bring Alistair and Wynn everywhere because we need Wynn's healing abilities, and Alistair's my right-hand guy. Let's bring Liliana to... I don't know. Should we bring Liliana or Sten? I have a lot of stuff that Sten can use if I level him. And I have a bow for Liliana, though. Let's bring Liliana.
Indeed.
Because she might like to see what the ashes can do to heal somebody. She didn't get to come on the mission to find the ashes. Maybe we should at least let her see something about it. So let's do this. Going to Redcliffe shouldn't be too much trouble, right? All right. So we are going. Of course, we could totally run into massive trouble on the way there. How much you want to bet we will? Yikes. Well, let's go. Find out. It's not that far. Haha, we made it! We made it without being waylaid on the road. Okay. Well, at least they picked up the dead well, not all of them. There's still these bones here, but they got guards out. Starting to look a little more normal. All right, here we go. There's still bones on the floor. You guys couldn't have swept up these bones? Really? All right, Bantegan, we have returned.
You return? Might you have news?
Yes. What is the Arl's condition now?
Unchanged, I'm afraid. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time passes, I become more and more convinced the urn might be our only hope.
Okay. I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Okay. Wow, achievement. I am the hero of Redcliffe. Sort of a spoiler there, huh? What is this mage doing? Oh.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
That's a long story.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
Well, I need your help against the Blight, actually, and that will do.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts, nothing more.
Well, if you wish then, go ahead.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Oh. Well, thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
But you can unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you
Of course
certain?
he is.
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
So, you intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Okay. My blessing? Why do you need my blessing?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the urn of sacred ashes. It's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Loghain without you. Surely you see that.
Okay. Well, what's stopping Loghain from just attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply kill Loghain?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be.
Well, you can kind of guess he's going to be in the palace. Maybe. And what if we defeated him in battle?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
True. So, do you think this landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king? Who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
And what if we support Loghain?
I hope that's a joke.
I hope it does not come to that. If you are suggesting surrender, consider that he has already sought your death. You think he will spare you, knowing what you know?
No, I am just going through all the options. What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
All right, then. It seems we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
Jowan.
Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
Well, he seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Well, no, if they give him to the Circle of Magi, they'll just turn him into a what's it called? Those guys with no emotions. The name just slipped off the top of my brain. I do care. Well, let him go. The Circle can hunt him if they wish. And perhaps they won't find him.
That I cannot do. He is a Maleficar, and I cannot unleash him on a land already racked by war and chaos. I am sorry. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi.
Why did you ask me?
May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Why did he ask what my opinion was concerning Jowan if he's not even going to listen to what I have to say? Well, whatever. I know you can get him to let Jowan go. I have done it before. But apparently not this time. Who can level? I can, and so can Liliana. Let's do that real quick. Alright. What do I need to level up? I think there was something... Wait a minute. There was something that I wanted to use, but couldn't because I wasn't level up enough. What about this Armor of Diligence? Would I ever be able to wear that? I don't think so. 34 strength. I mean, it's heavy armor, and I wasn't really going to go heavy. I was going to go to medium and just do that, and that's it. So I was saving that for Alistair. And I don't think there's any weapons or anything. No, there's not. So, yeah, well, let's see. I'm going to take a look at my... I've got... Wow. Mental resistance check 13. Physical resistance check 21. My mental resistance is not very high at all. Alright. Maybe I should put some points into, what is it, willpower? I only get 1 this time. Don't I usually get 3? Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll put it into willpower. I think willpower is what your mental resistance comes from. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, I should improve my coercion. Yes, I should indeed. Let's do that. Let's improve coercion so that I can... Hold on. Wasn't there lock picking in this? Is that something else? Was that somewhere else? Oh, trap making. But I can construct basic traps and lures. Huh. But why can't I use them? That's really strange. Anyway, let's do expert coercion. I want to be able to talk people into things. I think maybe if I had better coercion, in that scene, I probably would have been able to convince Arl Eamon to let Jowan go. So, yeah. I like to try to get Jowan set free just because I have played the Mage Origin, and in the Mage Origin, Jowan is like your best friend because like you basically grew up together in the circle, and so you have a connection with him that is more than just, oh, he's a bad person because he's a blood mage. You understand why he's a blood mage, and you understand, you know, what caused him to do the things that he's doing, and you kind of feel sorry for him. At least I do. And so even though my character doesn't know those things about him, I have a hard time condemning him just because I know where he comes from. Anyway, coercion. Yes. A tranquil. That's what they were gonna make him a tranquil. Right. Okay, so then we have, who else was leveling up? Yes, Liliana. She needs, hold on, let me check that bow that I want to give to her. It is the Mage's Eye. Wait a minute, where'd she go? There she is. Okay. The Mage's Eye. It's, you know, it's not a super great bow, but it's better than the one she has. 34 dexterity is needed for that bow. All right, Liliana. Let's give you some more dexterity. Whoa, 9. Okay. Let's put... I'm not going to be able to get all of it in to dexterity, so that's okay. Let's see. We have more tactics slots available for her, which I think I'll get. And we have these things. What is this? Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and critical chance. The size of the bonuses are affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing one song at a time. Okay. So, I wanted her to be an archer. Melee archer. Let's get that. We have 3 aim. Okay. Let's see. But I also want her to use dual weapons when people get close to her. I'm going to get one of those, just so she has something to do. We'll do that. Alright. There we go. And, I will set up her tactic slots another time. Let me see. This is... Where are we? Let's take a look at the map. I think we did everything here. Why don't we go down to the village and see if there's anything new there, since we've, you know, finished this quest here. There might be something new at the village. And maybe not, but, you know, you never know. Ah, look. They're training what few people they have left after all that slaughter that they did. Okay. Let's go to the Redcliffe village. And, where? Go this way. And we'll see what's new there. This episode is probably going to be a little shorter than normal, just because we've sort of run out of things to do. I am very interested in doing... Can we talk to this guy now? Because isn't he one of the guys that we need to talk to about something, if I remember right? Nightmare Harith?
Move along, friend.
Yes, a gift for you from the Mages Collective? Oh. Okay. I have a gift for you from the Mages Collective.
Oh? Wonderful. I always appreciate correspondence from my upstanding friends in the Collective. On behalf of myself and my men, I thank you. I'll make sure the collective's generosity is reciprocated. On your way now.
Okay. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the Mages Collective is. Is it sort of an underground support network for apostates? Or just mages in general? What is it? Is it for mages within the circle or out of the circle? If they're out of the circle, then that guy's like, yeah, betraying the Templars. You know, he's going against their ideals, and he's basically rogue, which, you know, I don't have a problem with, but I'm confused about what the Mages Collective actually is. I assumed that it was, yeah, because we were helping mages. I don't remember what we were doing. Yeah, I know we were warning some mages who had, who were being accused of being blood mages, but they weren't blood mages or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to know who that person was in that house. They're just standing in there, not doing... Let's go look. Maybe we can talk to them now. They need a railing on this. This dude. Hello. Durnal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently.
Very well.
Yeah, apparently we can't actually talk to him at all. Who is he for? What is he all about? He doesn't have anything. Huh, weird. Not sure what he's for. Oh, I keep spawning inside everybody else. What is this little thing up here? What is this thing? Oh, it's one of those silly fish decorations that they have on the bottoms of their posts. Alright. Anywho, let's get down into the village. Not much going on here. Oh yeah, we didn't check to see if Valena got back safely. Let's do that. Ah, she did. Good.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Oh. Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Dwarven made? What is it? He makes dwarven stuff? Is it... Oh, it said it was armor. Shielded dwarven armor. I mean, the armor rating is not as good as mine, but it does have +1 constitution and +4% spell resistance. What does it look like? Ooh, that's different. Yeah. I'm not gonna wear it. Sort of like what I'm wearing now, but just shinier. Actually, could I give that to Liliana? I wonder. I don't know if she can wear it. Let's see. Wrong button. Where's Liliana? There she is. She can wear it. Is it better than what she has? Not quite. Well, I don't know. It gives her that other stuff. Spell resistance and constitution. So I don't know. I don't know what the difference between armor rating and constitution is. If you can balance that out, like does one constitution make up for the armor rating that's missing from this one? Because, well, you know, the armor rating isn't really that much less. It's just a tiny bit. So maybe it does. Let's just give it to her. I think it looks better than the other one that she has. Yeah, I think it looks better than the studded leather armor. So we'll give it to her. All right. This door, I think, was the one we went in. Okay. Anything else that we have to do here? Let's, look at the map. House, windmill, smithy, chantry, tavern. Caitlin's home. Should we check in on them and make sure that they got home? Safe. Oh, we can go pick up something from the Mage's Collective. Collective? What am I saying? Mage's Collective Liaison. Yes. The body's burned away, but the fire's still here. That's interesting. Was he out here on this dock? Yes, he was. Oh. Alright, what do you have for me? Do I have to turn something in?
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Yes, I was telling him... Ooh, a whole sovereign. I was telling him that the, that Templar, yeah. There are no new quests. Okay. Let's go check the Chanter's board, make sure we don't have anything to do there. Probably not, but I'm just gonna, you know, check to make sure. Oh, there's a, Blackstone Irregulars box as well. Let's look in there. Grease the wheels. Okay, my friend. I have a task that requires some tact and discretion, and I think you're perfect for the job. The Blackstone Irregulars cannot survive without the patronage of the nobles, mages, and other groups who retain our services. For that work to continue, however, we have to ensure that people are looking out for our interests. To that end, I ask you to make a trip to Denerim and pass on our appreciation to certain individuals. Return when you are done, and I will see that you are rewarded. Your friend, Tauren. Okay. Next time we're in Denerim, we will make sure to do that. We don't have anything to turn in, though, so let's take a look at the Chanter's board. The Chanter's board. Nothing. Alright. Well, that's all. That's all then. Okay. Did we go over there? I don't think that's anything. Look where they built that windmill. That's kind of precarious. There was
Alistair,
plenty.
what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
At least it's just a sock, Win. Oh, hold on. There's a death root over there. I'm gonna go get it. Unfortunately, I can't vault over the fence, though. Oh, and there's a locked chest back here, too. Would the blacksmith mind if I opened it? Fire arrows. I have some more fire arrows for you, Liliana. She does use those ones. I have those equipped on her right now. Alright, I don't think this is a house that we can go into. Maybe it is. No, it's not. Okay. Just checking in case. You never know. How does somebody just lives on that little mound out there and they have to take a boat across that small distance every day? I feel like we are really tiny people, and this bridge was made by somebody a lot bigger than us. I mean, look at these rope railings. And look at how far apart all the boards are. Like, you could totally fall through that hole. And look at the big old hole and just... Yeah, I feel like some of this village is misproportioned. Anyways. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I know it's a little shorter than some of them that have been, you know, an hour or an hour and 20 minutes long. I never want them to be that long. I always want them to be around 50 to 60 minutes. And also, I think, let me know in the comments what you guys would like me to do. Would you like me to continue the main quest by going to visit one of the other races to get them on board with us in the next episode? Or would you like me to go do the Return to Ostagar DLC, like I talked about when we were back in camp? Let me know down in the comments, and whatever the majority of you votes for, that's what we will do in the next episode. All right? Until then, if you like this episode, leave me a comment down below and give this video a like, because it really helps out the channel, especially with this series, you guys. This series needs a little bit more love. I know that those of you who watch it faithfully, you guys leave comments and you give likes, and I appreciate that, but it just doesn't get as much attention as some of my other videos do. So be sure to give it some love. All right? Thank you very much, you guys. And until next time, remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. Bye, guys.